Streams in the desert, July 18th. The eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him. 2 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 9. God is looking for men and women whose hearts are firmly fixed on Him and who will continually trust Him for all He desires to do with their lives. God is ready and eager to work more powerfully than ever through His people, and the clock of the centuries is striking the 11th hour. The world is watching and waiting to see what God can do through a life committed to Him. Not only is the world waiting, but God Himself awaits to see who will be the most completely devoted person who has ever lived, willing to be nothing so Christ may be everything, fully accepting God's purposes as His own, receiving Christ's humility, faith, love, and power, yet never hindering God's plan, but always allowing Him to continue His miraculous work. C.H. Spurgeon. There is no limit to what God can do through you, provided you do not seek your own glory. George Muller, at more than 90 years of age, in an address to ministers and other Christian workers, said, "I was converted in November 1825, but I didn't come to the point of total surrender of my heart until 4 years later, in July 1829. It was then I realized my love for money, prominence, position, power, and worldly pleasure was gone. God and He alone became my all in all. In Him I found everything I needed, and I desired nothing else. By God's grace, my understanding of His sufficiency has remained to this day, making me an exceedingly happy man. It has led me to care only about the things of God." And so, dear believers, I kindly ask if you have totally surrendered your heart to God. Is there something in your life you refuse to release in spite of God's call? Before the point at which I surrendered my life, I read a little of the scriptures, but preferred other books. Yet since that time, the truth He has revealed to me of Himself has become an inexpressible blessing. Now I can honestly say from the depth of my heart that God is an infinitely wonderful being. Please, never be satisfied until you too can express from your innermost soul, God is an infinitely wonderful being. Selected. My prayer today is that God would make me an extraordinary Christian. George Whitefield.